Ready? I'm about to say something that is music to your ears. Sunshine tomorrow, all the way through the end of the week, which means you're going to want to get outside. So it's time to think carefully about the risk of sunburns and how you're going to take care of your skin. You know, make sure you protect it as well as recover before and after sun exposure. So I recently spoke with classical homeopath and herbalist, Sara Chana, about some natural ingredients that can prepare, protect, and soothe your skin.
The first most important thing I want to say is that vitamin D is really important. So we have this epidemic of people that are low in vitamin D. So we're kind of torn, like, do we want that sun? Do we not want that sun? So I think it's really important to go out in the sun and get that vitamin D.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't want to get a sunburn because it hurts and it's not healthy for the sun, for the skin. What's really interesting is there's an oil called St. John's wort oil.
I've definitely heard of it. It
Right.
seems like it's on a lot of brands, like packaging at the
And you don't know what it's for.
No
So
idea.
First of all, St. John's wort is very popular now for depression and sadness, and it definitely has a place. And you're going to have that in tinctured form as opposed to oil form. But St. John's wort is much more. It's an herb that's got a lot of uses, and one of its most amazing uses is its uses for sunburn. So let me tell you how you can use this.
Okay.
If you put this on your skin before you go out, it works as a natural sunscreen. You can put this on babies, you can put this on geriatrics, you can put it on any age people, and it's really good and healthy for the skin. I would say if you're going to be in a bathing suit all day long on the beach, a sunscreen is a good idea.
Okay.
But if you're taking a hike, or you're at a picnic, or you're just going to be outdoors for a couple hours, then this is better because it doesn't have any toxic chemicals in it. Okay, so now let's say you do get sunburnt. You put this on, you forget to repeat it, you're in the sun way too long and you get sunburn. Let me tell you about these other ingredients. Now, aloe vera, our aloe vera plant, is in products everywhere. But the problem is that it doesn't stay on shelves. It doesn't have a long shelf life.
Oh.
When you use aloe vera, you really need to use the fresh plant. Once you take it away, you've got a couple weeks and it loses its properties.
I mean, I love the fresh plant. I've used it on burns and I think it's incredible.
Great.
So how
look
how
what
do
I'm
you
going to do.
incorporate this?
I'm going to take my St. John's wort oil, which you have to buy online. They don't have it at most health food stores. And I'm going to take my aloe vera and you just kind of squeeze it in. It's got gunk. You see how it's starting to come out? And you go ahead and you add your aloe vera. Okay, you got to be a little patient with it, and it comes out great. Okay, there we go. And then what I love to add also is lavender oil. Everybody knows about lavender oil, which is great for burns. And you put a little bit of vitamin E in there. It helps preserve it. And you make this concoction, and you go ahead and shake it. And then you can keep it in the fridge all summer.
And you just apply it
and you just apply it. It is so great.
Can I see what the texture is of this stuff?
Sure. Pour a little on your hand.
And again, you're going to say this is okay on adults, on kids.
Yes, and
oh, and it smells.
Doesn't it smell great? Go ahead,
really
smooth it in. Now, let's say someone has a sunburn. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And they don't want you to touch them, okay? And they're really in pain. They don't want you to touch them. So I have another great idea. What you can do is you can take a cucumber, which is cooling, and you go ahead and grate the cucumber, okay? And what you do with that is I would pour some, let's pour it into the spray bottle actually, which is a better idea. And you pour cucumber juice into the spray bottle. I have some in here already. You're going to squeeze it out and you're going to pour it in there, which is great.
And what is the application? What is this used for?
This is for the sunburn. The person that doesn't want to be touched yet with the oil. They really got a bad sunburn.
And this alone gets sprayed on?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can add some rose water.
And so the kids that don't want to be touched with a burn, this is what you're going to do.
And you mix it together and you spray it on their skin for the first, couple hours, and it's got a beautiful smell. Also, you can smell this one, which just smells great. Look at that.
Oh, that is really
beautiful.
Nice. And of course, we're going to send people to your website for more, but
sure.
Not only does it
and you can spray first for a couple hours and tone down that sunburn, and then get your oil on there, and they're going to feel better by the morning.
Better by the morning. You know what? We love it, and I love the ingredients that you're using. All very fresh, all very neat stuff as well.
And very inexpensive, actually.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind that I'm a little.
Of course, love the smells.
It was great to have you.
And with that, Rose, you don't even need to put on perfume. Hey, you can get more information on her website, Sara, Sara, Chana, CHANA.com. Lily?